morning, everybody, and welcome to another Sunday morning vlog.
Good morning. Glad to have you with us.
We are going down to the Strip, and well, let me rephrase that. Paula is going down to the Strip to do another one of her breakfasts.
Yes, it's been a little while since we did a breakfast at, and I had this spot in mind for quite some time, so finally glad to be presenting it to you.
And from what I understand, she also went in through the Palazzo, and you looked at the Venetian a little bit. You did a little bit of exploring, right?
And we looked at some press releases, some new and interesting things going on at Venetian Palazzo, and we're going to clue you into some of those things during this video.
All right, let's get to it. This adventure starts line? What's my line?
Do I need Durango Dale? He knew your line.
Oh, let me try that again. This adventure starts... I'm an idiot, aren't I? This adventure starts right now.
It's a steamy and overcast Friday morning in Las Vegas, and we are heading north to the Strip. It has been well over a month since we ventured out this early for a breakfast visit. Just remember that madhouse at Hash House A Go-Go. And we are definitely due. If you pushed Paula and me to name our favorite resort on the Strip, we would be inclined to include these: the Venetian and the Palazzo. We are delighted to be able to capture the beauty of the exterior early in the morning before the crowds descend. The gondolas at rest for now. The front facade transporting you to Italy. The Campanile Tower. The Rialto Bridge. Man, this place is unparalleled. In fact, in 2021, the Forbes Travel Guide has awarded the Venetian a 4-star rating for the 20th year in a row.
Good morning, everybody. It is a Friday morning in July. We had a bunch of thunderstorms last night, so it's a little muggy, a little cloudy here at 7 o'clock in the morning. Standing outside the Venetian, I'm going to have breakfast, a very fancy breakfast today at Bouchon. But first of all, we're going to walk around the Venetian, see what's new for summer 2021, and just reacquaint ourselves with this fabulous resort. And we'll take a peek at Palazzo as well. I'm so glad to have you guys with me. Don't mind the sirens. It's Las Vegas.
The coolest part about being at a fabulous resort like this before 7 a.m. is the opportunity to walk through Renaissance Venice all by yourself, no people to be seen. This exquisite hallway is an homage to one of the most important and prominent cities in the Mediterranean world in its heyday. You just don't even know where to look. And at the end of it, the gateway to the Venetian lobby is the Armillary Sphere. We actually did a staycation at Venetian back in October 2020, and we told you all about this piece, a celebration of Renaissance spirit, art, and craftsmanship. It's quiet in the Venetian lobby this morning, which gives us a chance to appreciate the details. By the time we left breakfast, it was already bustling with guests, and that quiet charm was lost in the busyness of a big resort. What you may not know is there's actually another entrance to Venetian directly off the Las Vegas Strip. This hallway is shorter but no less beautiful, and at the end of it, another gorgeous sculpture and water feature. If you can't get your bearings, this is near the Sportsbook and Black Tap. And speaking of beauty, we don't have time to stroll the Grand Canal shops this morning, but we always have time to look up and appreciate the hand-painted ceiling above the Grand Colonnade. So, what's new at the resort for summer 2021? Just last month, it was announced that this entertainment venue near Restaurant Row will be renamed the Summit Showroom, a nod to the Summit at the Sands performances by those gents back in 1960 that you will know as the Rat Pack. And they've really got some tasty little residencies already lined up. The Venetian Theater, which housed the incredible Phantom of the Opera for many years, has a shining headliner lineup as well, and so many sellouts. This does my musician's heart good to see. We know we have some locals who watch our channel, so let's clue you in that the Venetian is going all out to grab your business. Go to the Venetian.com/locals website to sign up for the monthly newsletter they've just launched. Here are a few restaurant deals. Milo's will give you a bottle of Greek wine with your dinner purchase. Get 15% off your food order at Mateo's. 25% off the food portion of your check at Yardbird. And also 25% off the food at Chica. Buddy V's is offering a 20% discount and free cannoli with your entree. And Las Vegas residents receive 25% off cocktails at the Dorsey and Electra Sunday through Thursday. This kind of catering to locals is long overdue, and I give it a big thumbs up. Let us also mention that the Grazie Rewards program has been revamped for 2021. Get yourself a loyalty card and check it out. You could score up to 30% off room rates. During these early mornings, we are always on the lookout for workers getting the property ready for the day. No shortage today. Here they are. Everybody busy on a Friday morning. This guy, though, doing gardening in the middle of the Las Vegas Strip, he gets the gold star. Almost time for our breakfast reservation, but first let us mention the two Bouchon bakeries at casino level. This one is strip side, accessible from the strip entrance we showed you earlier. And this location is just behind the escalators across from the Venetian Theater. We have had many a sweet treat after a performance at this spot. And there's a third location in the Grand Canal Shops as well. Our breakfast destination today is Bouchon on the 10th floor of the Venezia Tower. This elevator bank is off the main lobby, and you already know you are in for something special just by stepping into the vestibule. There's another way to get there near the Bouchon Bakery and the theater, and that's the way we went up today. From this elevator, you exit at the 10th floor and step down to an elegant bridge over to the restaurant. We have never been up here, and as a matter of fact, who even knew this was here? At last, the main event, breakfast at Thomas Keller's gorgeous French bistro. Chef Keller has won almost every award possible, and critics agree Bouchon is at the top of the must-visit list for French restaurants in Las Vegas. The restaurant opened here at the Venetian in 2004 and has received local and national acclaim. Let's just take a moment to appreciate this space. The mosaic floor throughout, the fabulous pewter bar, that raw bar, the antique light fixtures, the elegant flower arrangements, and the fun chalkboards with today's menu additions. It's elegant and gorgeous without being fussy. Bouchon is open for dinner at 5 every day, but on the 3 weekend days, they offer a menu of 5 sumptuous breakfast brunch items beginning at 8 a.m.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, from Bouchon. I have a lovely little corner here overlooking the pool, and I asked my server for a recommendation, and he said the chef is known for chicken and waffles. Truth, I've never had chicken and waffles ever in my life. Not breakfast, lunch, or any meal. But he said the waffles are incredibly light and wonderful, and this chicken, you wouldn't even believe the smell. I've never had chicken for breakfast, ever. So, let me dig in, okay? Let's see what we got here. First of all, I'm going to take a little piece of waffle. Oh my gosh, light as air. You wouldn't even believe that. And I do have some specially made syrup that they make just here at Bouchon. Let me pour a little syrup on that. I am thrilled. What an amazing meal. Thank you. Take a bite. Light as air. Absolutely incredible waffle. Oh my gosh, that is the lightest waffle I've ever eaten. It's got chives in it. Not real sweet, actually. It's more on the savory side. Let me have another bite dipped in this syrup. That's an amazing waffle. I'll never eat 4 of them, but I'll take one for the team. You guys know how I am about this. All right, let me take a bite of this chicken breast. All right, big thumbs up. They boned it. It is a chicken breast that they somehow held together so it looks like a breast, but there's no bones. And I have a little bit of a gravy that they told me about. It has bacon and mushrooms in it. It's got some chunky stuff in it, so let me give that a try as well on my chicken. Awesome. Moving along with my breakfast, I never touched this amazing piece of bread. I broke a little piece off. Let me put some butter on this baby. I'm sure getting my carbs today, aren't I? Between the waffles and this huge piece of bread. French bread for breakfast. I can get around that for sure. Crunch, delish.
As Paula mentioned, diners at Bouchon look out to the Venezia Pool Garden, a 10th floor hideaway for Venezia Tower guests. This intimate pool is surrounded by lush plantings and lots of shade. It's open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and there were bathers enjoying the pool even at 8 in the morning. Quick mention about the Venezia Tower. These suites have their own drop-dead gorgeous art-filled lobby with a fabulous frescoed ceiling and offer a serene and lavish experience. What a reception area. We have never seen this one before either. Overall, we cannot say enough about the art and architecture at this resort. All right, down from the hidden wonders of the 10th floor and back to ground level. And an obligatory walk through the waterfall atrium. You know, we're parked at Palazzo, and we walked right by, so how could we resist? Besides, we absolutely love visiting these indoor gardens when nobody is around. The focal point of the atrium is, of course, the love sculpture by artist Laura Kimpton, who specializes in large-scale art that inspires people to interact with the pieces. The cascading 2-story waterfall forms the backdrop, and in front, the pool is surrounded by lush summer plants. We've seen this gondola on many visits to Palazzo, but never stopped to read the history. It's really a terrific tale. Back in 1965, William Harrah bought the gondola in Butterfield's auction to add to his famous auto collection. He restored and displayed it until 1981 when it was again auctioned to former Lieutenant Governor and Las Vegas neurosurgeon Lonnie Hammergrant. 4 years ago, the gondola was acquired by Las Vegas Sands CEO Sheldon Adelson and lovingly restored to its present condition. Now here's an interesting fact. There are fewer than 430 gondolas left in the world. And we are back on the move. Walk down just a short hallway and reach the Palazzo lobby with the exquisite Acqua di Cristallo standing front and center under the skylight. These three translucent ladies in this lush tropical water feature were unveiled in 2008, but this centerpiece looks just timeless.
Well, what did you think about that? I had not seen any of this footage until I was editing it. That place is amazing. Venezia
Tower.
Venezia Towers. Oh my gosh.
Neither one of us had ever, I've never been to the 10th floor, and Dale still hasn't been. We are going to have to go for dinner sometime just so I can show it to you.
Absolutely spectacular. And the other thing I didn't realize is that there was a separate bank of elevators that get up there.
Absolutely elegant elevators. You just, it's amazing. I absolutely love that property. In case you can't tell, I love Venetian and Palazzo.
So what did you think about the food?
It's very fancy. Those waffles, I'm not kidding, they were so light. I actually managed to eat 3 of them by the time all was said and done. I only took a bite of the bread because, you know, bread is bread. But and I overheard my server talking to the table next door. He said typically when people do chicken and waffles, they always go for fried chicken, breading the chicken. And the chef at Bouchon decided to take a different tack and actually do this roasted technique with a really crispy skin.
And there was no bone.
And no bone, and super, super moist chicken. It was just an amazing dish, and obviously way too much for me to eat.
Yeah, it looked fantastic, and the place was just amazing.
Beautiful room. I can't say enough about the room and the view of the pool out that bank of windows. It's amazing.
Okay, I want to say one thing about our last video that we did down at the Resorts World. We got a couple comments, and people were right. They discovered something that we didn't see, because when we're out, we just pay the bill. We don't even look at it. But we came back, and when we were at the what was it called? The doghouse?
The doghouse saloon, right.
So they looked at the thing and said, my draft beer was $20, but it was a quart for $20, and I didn't order that. I ordered just a regular...
Just a mug.
Yeah, a mug, a draft beer. So I think somebody got mixed up there when they were putting the bill together, but we paid it. There's nothing we can do about it. But just beware that they do have this quart beer. I've never paid $20 for a beer in my life.
That was a little shocking when a couple of our viewers, more than a couple, pointed that $20 out. So, whew.
Yeah, it really was something.
And, you know, that reminds me too. We were kind of going on and on about the art at Resorts World, and then you go just down the street a little bit and you compare it to the art of Venetian and Palazzo. Right. Worlds different. Just worlds different.
Both beautiful places, all 3 of them.
Yeah,
just gorgeous
the
places.
Las Vegas Strip. Yeah. You can, I don't know, it's an amazing place.
It is.
You travel the world down one road.
Right. All right. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification button. Anything else, Paula?
No, I don't think so. Thanks for watching, and thanks for all the love on the triple berry pie this week too. We appreciate it.
Hope you had a good time. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
Everyone.